hotel management module. Our hotel management module covers almost all the basic needs regarding a hotel, which consist of the registration of a customer, his address, and such details will be stored, and details regarding the buildings and floor, the rooms, and various amenities regarding it, and then the booking part. So now let's move on, and at first we can look into the customer registration. Click on hotel, and then we can see the registration. Click on registration, and then click on customer, and now we can view all the customers at present. And by clicking on a create button, we can create a customer. We have to enter a name like Raj and his reference. Okay, and then the contact name and his address. Okay, such details can be given, and in this way we can add a customer. Now we can add a building or floor, room number, etc. by clicking on configuration. Now we can see the options in the configuration are amenities, room, floor, and building. We have to first we can add a building. Here is a building named Bhavani, and the floors in this building can be defined over here, and the area, such details, and then all the floors. We can view all the floors by clicking on all floors, which comes under configuration in the hotel management module, and by clicking on all floors we can view all the floors and its building. Such details is given over here. So by clicking on a floor we can see the floor name is given over here. Okay, and then we can add a room by clicking on room, which comes under the configuration, clicking on room, and then again room, and over here we can create a new room by clicking on create button, and over here enter the name, room number like 122, and the floor can be defined, and if it is the building name Bhavani, we can click on Bhavani, and the category which it belongs, like single room or double, such details. So we can select double room, and then the number of adults or children, and the rate of the room can be given. And if this room if it is not meant to be given on rent, we can just take off the checkbox. Then easily we can make that room unavailable for rent, and then we can add amenities to a room. So if that room contains like amenities regarding it has an extra bed, we can just click on it and select. So the rate regarding that amenity 25 will also be added to the total rate of that room, and then we can also add taxes to that room by clicking on add, and then the tax regarding that room also can be added easily. You can select tax, and now we can save the hotel of that room. Okay, it's being saved. We can add amenities, amenity types. Such details can be added under amenities, which comes under the configuration. By clicking on amenities and then clicking on create, we can create a room amenity. We have to give the name and the category, what kind of amenity it is, and the rate of that amenity, and the tax regarding that amenity. Such details can be given under the configuration. Okay, now let's move on to the booking of a hotel. We can book a room by going to the bill, and then under it there is a booking menu. We can click on it, booking, and now we can view all the bookings at present. To create a new booking, we can click on the create button, and now uh, we have to enter the basic details. Like, at first we have to enter the customer name. Okay, we have added a customer named Raj, so we can select him, and now his address and the prices regarding that particular customer is given. And now we can there are booking lines, so we can click. If we have to book a room, click on create button, and now here's the check-in time, the date from which we are checking into the room, and then we have to select a room. We have added a room, so by clicking on room number 122, its unit price 500, and duration, how many days he's using that room, and the amenities which we added before has it automatically comes under the booking line. So 25 for amenity, and the taxes related to that room also will be listed. Okay, and now we can save that booking line. So that room has been booked. Now it is in quotation state. By clicking on confirm booking, it will be booked. Before that, we can compute the total amount by clicking on compute button. Now we can see the total amount, which is 525, and including tax, which we have added before, 75. The total amount is like 600. Now we can confirm the booking by clicking on confirm button. Now that booking has been confirmed. So next is we have to do the payment. That is, we have to click on the create invoice button. Once the payment is done, the payment checkbox over here will be tick. There will be a tick on over it. So now we have to do the invoice regarding. We have to do the payment. So for the payment, we have to click on create invoice. Now the accounting details regarding that hotel is going to take place. Now over here we can see almost all the details, the currency and such details about the room and the total amount, everything is listed. Now we can validate it by clicking on the validate button. Okay, and once that invoice is validated, next is we have to do the payment, the total payment of 600. So by clicking on payment, we can do the payment. We can if the we can enter the amount we are paying over here. Now it is the total amount is 600, so we have to pay an amount of 600, and then the payment method, like cash. Okay, you have to select the payment method, and then we can validate it by clicking on validate button. And now the booking has been done successfully. So um, we can have an overview of the booking by clicking on overview booking, and which comes under the bill. So room number 122, which is booked for 1 day, we can see it in a calendar view. So this is our hotel management module, which is a very easy and user friendly module. So that's it.